Thank you to our marching band drumline, Sophie Coates, section leader, and Mr. Bill Putnam, who helped prepare them. I now invite our rhythmic students and other student singers to come up on stage. We invite you all to stand, if you are able, for the singing of our national anthem. Thank you all. I'd like to welcome you to the 2025 East Bridgewater Tri-M Music Honor Society Chapter 6103 Induction Ceremony. My name is Linda Massini-Pavlov, Director of Music for the East Bridgewater Public Schools and one of our Tri-M chapter advisors. I'd like to also introduce our music staff, Mr. Dan Hatchfield, our band director and Tri-M co-advisor, and Mr. Jake Slajeski, who teaches our 7th and 8th grade band, directs our senior jazz ensemble, and teaches general music. Thank you both. And now I would like to introduce Joey Jarvio, our chapter president.
Welcome everyone to this important occasion. Tonight we will formally induct 8 music students to become active members of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. They have met the necessary Tri-M criteria and have accepted invitations for induction tonight. We will also recognize the continuing members of our chapter. At this time, I would like to introduce the student officers of East Bridgewater Chapter 6103. Chapter Vice President, Leo Dante Alphonse. Chapter Recording Secretary, Wyatt Francis. Chapter Corresponding Secretary, Ainsley Hyde. Chapter Historian, Salmata Gabisi. Chapter Student Senate Representative, Nicholas Pino.
At this time, I would like to invite our current chapter members to the stage to sing our Tri-M Music Honor Society national song.
Sharing our hearts for
See, everyone can sing. Everyone, remember that. Joe, you're up.
Thank you, everyone. I would now ask Leo Dante Alphonse, our chapter vice president, to present the candidates for student membership.
These music students have been carefully selected on a basis of scholarship, character, leadership, and service. Scholarship represents scholastic achievements and open-mindedness towards knowledge and truth. Character emphasizes a devotion to high ideals and recognizes no barriers between people of diverse backgrounds. Leadership guides us to greater undertakings, and service encourages assistance and kindness to others.
We will now describe the meaning of the name Triam for the candidates for student membership. The name Triam was derived from the original name of our honor society, Modern Music Masters. Chapter Recording Secretary Wyatt Francis and Chapter Corresponding Secretary Ainsley Hyde will speak of the first letter, which signifies modern.
That which is new in any age is called modern. It is only in looking back that descriptions such as old, classical, or romantic are given to those art forms that had formerly been accepted as modern.
Let us remember that we should study the past to effectively plan our future. This is a youth organization, and with each succeeding year, its membership will be made up of young people such as you. Therefore, our honor society will never grow old, but be eternally modern.
The second letter M signifies music. Chapter historian Salmata Gabisi and chapter student senate representative Nicholas Pino will explain the second symbol.
According to the Random House Dictionary of the English Language, music is the art of sound that expresses ideas and emotions in significant form through the elements of rhythm, melody, harmony, and color.
Music was present even before there was a written language, and from that time to the present, it has been a source of communication. Music is the universal language.
The third letter M signifies masters. In the art field, the custom has been to give the title of master to those who have achieved a high degree of proficiency. You have met the criteria as Tri-M candidates for student membership. As masters, you have now increased your opportunity to serve your school and community. A member of the Tri-M Music Honor Society is one who sets a good example, is always willing to assist those students who are striving to better themselves in the music department, and always remembers that real honor brings responsibility. May you accept this honor of membership and the responsibility that is now vested in you, and wear your pin emblem with pride. I would now like to introduce Mrs. Isabel Swanton, our invited distinguished guest speaker at tonight's ceremony. Mrs. Swanton is the band director at Gordon Mitchell School, where she directs 4th, 5th, and 6th grade band, as well as the Mitchell Jazz Band, a group she started when she started teaching in EB in 2022. She is the assistant director of our EB Vikings Marching Band and sits on the executive board of the Jazz Hers organization, a group which promotes jazz education in female and transgender students. She graduated from Barnstable High School in 2016 and is a 2020 graduate of UMass Amherst, receiving her degree in music education. This summer, she graduated from the American Band College with her master's degree in music education. And now, Mrs. Swanton.
I will be fully transparent with you and tell you that I have rewritten this speech multiple times over the past few weeks. When I received my invitation to be a guest speaker, I thought to myself, me? But who am I? What have I done to deserve being asked to do this? I think I would be less nervous for an open mic stand-up show than I would be to come do a speech for you right now. Mrs. MP told me that I could talk about something inspirational. I tried, but everything I wrote came out sounding very fake and cheesy, which is absolutely not a part of who I am. I am myself to a fault. I tried to think of something we as musicians can all relate to. As I started to doubt my ability to write a good speech, I thought to myself, oh, that's perfect. Every musician has felt self-doubt. I can definitely talk about that. So let's talk about it a little bit. Imposter syndrome. Everyone in this room has had it before. The professional definition is a pattern of self-doubt or feelings of professional fraud. I look at my colleagues who have been teaching 10, 20, even 30 years, and I think, who am I to even have an opinion? So let me take a second to fight the imposter syndrome and tell you who I am and what I have done to deserve to be up here. So my name is Isabel Swanton. I am the daughter of a teacher and a dental hygienist, and my mom's side of the family were all musicians. I started the flute in 5th grade, and it felt like I had discovered a huge part of who I was at my core. I had a middle school director who saw my potential and pushed me to be the best that I could be. In high school, I was a section leader in the marching band, a member of the jazz band and the jazz combo, enrolled in the Cape Youth Symphony, and I was the first ever president of my high school's Tri-Am chapter. In short, I was all of you, doing all the things. In college, I was a section leader in marching band, the president of my CNAFME chapter, and a sister of Sigma Alpha Iota's Lambda Phi chapter. When Aaron Burr sings in Hamilton, "Why do you write like you're running out of time?" I feel like he's directly talking to me. I started to feel self-doubt when I started teaching. I graduated college during the height of COVID and started my teaching career during what is considered the worst time to be a teacher in history. I taught band, chorus, and general music at a tiny neighborhood school in the projects of New Bedford on a cart. Yes, I taught band and chorus without a classroom. At the beginning of my 3rd year of teaching, I was told that a specials teacher who taught 8 class periods a week, that's it, was getting her own classroom while I still had nothing. It didn't matter that I had a full schedule, she taught a technology class. Even though I was an inexperienced teacher, I had a choice to make. Do I stay another year and let my self-doubt win? Or do I know my worth and the worth of what I teach? And do I look for a new job? I did not let the imposter syndrome win, and on the exact same day that I started looking, the Mitchell job was posted on School Spring, and that's history. While leaving my job broke my heart because I loved those students immensely, I knew that I deserved better. 2 years ago, I was at a music educator conference, and I saw a fantastic clinic about increasing equity in jazz ensembles by an educator named Lisa Lindy. Her clinic talked a lot about high school, but I noticed that she didn't really talk about targeting these issues at the middle school level. I wanted to share my ideas with her. Now, I knew that she was a big deal, and she is. So I was very nervous to approach her at the conference. Once again, I was left with a choice. Do I let my self-doubt win, and do I back off and just go to the next clinic? Or do I know what I could bring to the table as an educator and go talk to her in person? I did not let the imposter syndrome win, and now I am an executive board member for Jazzers, making real change through educational opportunity and advocacy. While I love my job, not every day is easy. Boy, today was one of those days. There are days when I leave work and that self-doubt creeps in. I think, was I a good enough teacher today? Did I do anything today that could have an impact on my students? As I have grown, I have learned to say these things to myself. I have the privilege to teach young humans how to play musical instruments every day, and I get paid to do it. That's awesome. And for some of those kids, they might do band for a year or 2 and then move on to something else. But for those who stick with it, like all of you, those who stick with it, that first year of band is like the beginning of the rest of their lives, and it's awesome. It's so cool. Ensembles build confidence, they teach responsibility, fosters community, and so many other valuable ideals that our society needs more of. When I remind myself of that, any day is better. When you go to band, or marching band, or choir, or harmonia, or any of our ensembles, I encourage you to try to leave your worries at the door. It is so easy for us to get caught up in the ups and downs of life that sometimes we forget why we are really here. We all love music deeply. It has brought us community and driven us to be our best selves. Enjoy it while you can, because there will be a day when you don't get to play your instrument every day, or you don't get to sing every day. To the current and newly inducted members of Tri-M, I say this directly to you. As overachievers yourselves, I'm sure you have all felt feelings of imposter syndrome or self-doubt, whether it be in the classroom, before an audition, before a performance, before a playing test, etc. You might have these days where you feel like your best isn't good enough. Fight those thoughts by knowing that you have been chosen to join Tri-M because of your scholarship, your leadership, your musicianship, the 3 M's. You are the role models of our department, and you make us all proud. In a world where you can be your worst enemy, be your greatest ally. We can't wait to see what you will achieve next. Thank you.
Thank you, Mrs. Swanton. We love having you here in EB as part of our awesome team of music teachers. I would also like to acknowledge Ms. Brandy Lane and Ms. Juliana Anderson, who are also here tonight supporting all of you. So thank you for being here. So we'd like to present Ms. Swanton with an honorary chapter membership and a distinguished speaker certificate from our national organization, our National Association for Music Education. Thank you, Mrs. Swanton. And also a pen. Really? So I can pin you if you want. Thank you. No, Leo's up. Oh, no, I'm up. I would now like to introduce Mr. Hatchfield.
Hello, everybody. At this point, I'd like to give our next musical selection. So we're going to have our Brassa Nova Brass Quintet come up to the pit area, and they're going to be playing the Beatles' Here Comes the Sun.
The Tri-M emblem was designed to symbolize the functions and purpose of the Honor Society. The music staff, the lyre, and the scroll represent the members' persistency and service in the field of music. The triplet figure in the form of an M symbolizes the three M's in the name Modern Music Masters, from which the society's name was derived.
I would like to lead the inductees in the Tri-M Pledge. This is the Tri-M Pledge to show your willingness to carry out the principles of the Tri-M Music Honor Society. Will all inductees and members please rise and repeat after me? We, the members of the East Bridgewater Music Department, in order to foster a greater continued interest and a desire for excellence in music performance, to encourage appreciation and awareness in listening to music, to promote wider opportunities for sharing joy through music, both within our school and within our community, to advance the spirit of good music and musical knowledge, and to enhance the reputation of our school as a center for music enrichment. Accept the honor now granted to us. Inductees and members, you may be seated.
New inductees, when I call your name, please come to the stage with your family members to receive your pin and then take your place on the chorus risers. These candidates for student membership have qualified to become new members of Tri-M Music Honor Society. Haley Anderson. Haley's mom, John Anderson, will pin her. Haley's dad, I'm so sorry. Kaylin Blood. Kaylin's mom and dad, Melissa Blood and Joseph O'Brien, will pin her. Molly Curtin. Molly's mom, Kim Conroy, will pin her. Liana Gaffney. Lillian's mom, Megan Schnippert, will pin her. Lillian. Bro, thanks, dude. Sorry. Patrick Kelly. Patrick's mom, Kim Kelly, will pin him. Liana Single. Liana's mom, Elva Single, will pin her. And Dad. Yanni Vincilios. Yanni's mom, Maria Vincilios, will pin him. Megan Yao. Megan's mom, April Fletcher Yao, will pin her.
It is my pleasure to read the congratulatory message from the Triumph Honors Society National Leadership to the new members of Chapter 6103. Dear inductees, congratulations on your induction into the Triumph Music Honor Society. Your nomination for membership is based on your musicianship, academic qualification, and demonstrated leadership. You may take great pride in this achievement, which unites you with thousands of other student members throughout the world. As you were instructed during the ceremony, we should study the past to effectively prepare for our future. With that thought in mind, you are now in the unique position of being able to pass on the torch of your musical knowledge to colleagues and future beneficiaries of musical arts. May you wear your Triumph pin with pride and dignity as you continue to demonstrate the value of music in your life and share your gift with your school and community. Welcome to the Triumph family.
The The following students will continue their membership in the Tri-M Music Honor Society and will remain distinguished members of Chapter 6103. Please come up to the stage and stand on the choral risers when your name is called. Officers. Chapter President, Joseph Jarvio. Chapter Vice President, Leodante Alphonse. Chapter Recording Secretary, Wyatt Francis. Chapter Corresponding Secretary, Ainsley Hyde. Chapter Historian, Salmata Gabizi. Chapter Student Senate Rep, Nicholas Pino. And now we're going to have our seniors come up. William Sofrino. Take your time. Jasmine Haynes. Donovan Lancaster. Orson Lizzie. Ainsley Orofino. Alana Stanley. And next, we're going to have our juniors come up. Sophie Coates. Olivia Donovan. Jay Hartsgrove. Aaliyah Quintana. Brandon Cirrus. Lily Turner. And Riley Wasik. I now officially congratulate and recognize you as continuing student members of Chapter 6103. Families and friends of Tri-M, please feel free now to take photos of our Tri-M students. And at this time, I would like to introduce Mr. Slajeski and the Jazz Combo.
Thank you very much. I would now like to invite all members of the Jazz Combo to head down to the pit to get ready to play. The Jazz Combo will be playing two numbers tonight. The first one is Black Orpheus by Luis Bonfa, and they will also be playing a second number during the recessional while you all walk out and enjoy the refreshments in the lobby.
Thank you, Jazz Combo. On behalf of the East Bridgewater Tri-M Music Honor Society, I would like to thank our chapter advisors, Ms. Massini Pavlov and Mr. Hatchfield, Mr. Solodjeski and Mrs. Swanton, our distinguished guest speaker. We would also like to thank our East Bridgewater Public School Administration team, Principal William Silva, Superintendent Gina Williams, Assistant Superintendent Jennifer McPartland, Assistant Principal Thomas Walsh, Head of Student Affairs Christy Anderson, our grades K through 6 music teachers, Miss Brandy Lane, Mrs. Juliana Anderson, and Mrs. Isabel Swanton, the Tri-M officers, the student performers, East Bridgewater Music Parents Association, and all the Tri-M members who have contributed to this induction ceremony. We would also like to thank the East Bridgewater Community Access Media team for recording tonight's ceremony.
And I would like to thank Joey Jarvio, Tri-M President. Thank you all for coming tonight. Please join us in the lobby for some refreshments following the recessional. Thank you to our East Bridgewater Music Parents Association for providing tonight's refreshments. Thank you.
The Jazz Combo will now conclude the evening by playing Mr. PC by John Coltrane. As soon as the music starts, feel free to get up and head on out to the lobby for refreshments. Thank you, and have a great rest of your evening.